Alright, hello and welcome everyone to another game of Risk. I'm gonna be playing Capital Conquest. Fixed bonus, Europe Advance. I'm gonna be in the first seat as purple. We need to choose our cap quickly. I probably want to go here since most of my stuff is here. But I'm also first back, so I could cap on a 1 if I wanted to. I think this is fine. All right, we'll go with this position and we'll choose afterwards if that was the right decision or not. A lot of alliance. DJ Jeffrey B. Of course, I accept every alliance. Void and Pi. I accept your alliance too. And Pierre Varugesi. I accept as well. All right, so blue's gonna take the Iceland cap in the top left corner, which is a terrible cap, so we should expect General Bravebeard 24565 to be a bad player. Black is gonna take Russia. It's a fine cap. Red's gonna take this one. White's gonna take this one. And yellow's going down here. For the other cap, I think they're all okay. I didn't really look if they had if it was their best choice, but I think it's definitely fine. I could go for my bonus, or I could go for the middle bonus that nobody's in at the moment. My capital is safe enough. I could remove this from red to be friendly. Oops, I didn't mean to do this. Almost ended my turn. So, won't be able to claim this bonus just yet, but we will try to. Red is happy. I'm taking troops out of his continent. I couldn't take Eastern Europe on the first turn, or at least I didn't want to. I could have, but it leaves my cap too weak and just weird splits. So that's why I wanted for a smaller bonus and try to benefit from this. It didn't work out, but if nobody goes for it, I can claim it next turn and I'll be just fine for me. I cannot claim this bonus because white's in it, and I cannot claim this one because red is in it. So my cap will stay open at least this way. And that's all good and dandy for me. Black should probably go for Russia, take a couple of territories, but everyone plays differently, so I should just wait and see what he wants to be doing. Blue is not protecting his cap, which won't be much of a surprise since we already assumed he was not a very good player. So I understand that blue wants to push forward, but still he should protect his cap at the very least, because losing the cap is very bad chances of winning the game. Black is playing very slow. If he doesn't go any faster, he might but he might not be able to fortify on time. All right, black took a very small amount of territories. I think he could have went a little bit further. Red is gonna claim his bonus for himself. He's not gonna guard it, but he wants friendship, which I agree with. We can be friends. White's gonna go for his bonus, it seems. All right, then he keeps his cap strong, which I think is a good play. Black already wants me to attack red. All right, I'm definitely gonna ignore that. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Okay, now you want me to attack white too? All right, black is gonna be somebody who's gonna give orders, but I definitely do not trust that he will help in these fights. So I'll just quickly put this here claim this bonus and guard it with 2s. And put everything else on my cap before black has anything else to ask. So, we're good, gentlemen. We can all have a bonus and be kumbaya. Blue's gonna claim his second bonus. He should still put troops on his capital. But at this point, I don't expect him to do it at all. Not sure if he wants to go for a third bonus. He's gonna split his defense. 2 7s potentially. Black is gonna go for Scandinavia. Or no. He's just gonna try and save some of his troops that were left initially. Just gonna claim a few more territories. Probably gonna ask me again to attack red or white. I will still decline. I know I didn't decline, but I verbally said I was declining even though I didn't tell him that I was. The problem is with sending him a thumbs down is that sometimes people see this as betrayal or something. So if you respond negatively to these demands, sometimes people just decide to attack you. So I prefer to ignore. And if he keeps pushing, I will eventually say that I'm not. But I'm trying hard early in the game not to provoke any fights with anyone. Red is trying to claim Orient. He probably shouldn't attack with his 2s. I don't think this was useful. I think this one should have been saved instead. Looks like white's gonna go for Scandinavia. I think breaking blue could also have been a good play, because he could have claimed his capital. I wonder if blue goes bad to white, or if they can both stay friendly with these positions. Yellow's gonna try and claim this slowly. At least I hope for his sake, because he should still guard his cap. A 3 is really not that good. Oh my god. This is so open. You could lose your cap in a second. I won't, but a lot of people could. Yeah, black is also gonna ask. I think I'm gonna claim Italy next, instead of going for my own bonus. I think I want to do that. Black wants me to attack white, but I don't really feel like it at the moment. This looks good to me. Yellow wants to be friends. Osias. It looks like blue's going bad to white. Is he gonna take his capital? Oh, it looks like he is. I think it's a terrible move, but I absolutely love it. Maybe you look at the percentage of getting it and you just realize, oh, it's not that good, right? I wouldn't know how much percentage it is, but it's really not that high. What? He's gonna leave all of his troops over there? All right. Well, blue, if you want to go to war with white, you should have used your 7 and break this bonus. Because now white is gonna revenge and punch back to you. He cannot have a set, but he could use his troops and claim your capital. So, terrible move by blue. It sucks for white though, because white needs to waste a bunch of troops into blue, but it needs to be done. We don't have a set on 3. Red is not going to be able to claim Orient yet, but it could be soon. Maybe he will. I don't think he should, but getting good dice. All right, well done. I think this is fine. It's a big bonus for red. I was not saying that he shouldn't because of how big his bonus is, but just I was afraid he was gonna go from his capital to go this way. So white's just gonna take a card and protect his capital. I don't know why he didn't break white. Would have been a much smarter play, I think. I mean, breaking blue. You know blue is coming for you. All right, yellow finally putting troops on his capital. Not much, but at least a little bit. All right, I want to defend this just a little bit. Laying a few defenses around. And claiming these 2 territories. And I'll go for my bonus next turn. This way my capital is strong. I don't look like too much of a threat right away. I have a bad set, so I won't be using it on my turn. Blue is probably gonna suicide some troops there. Maybe you just take Scandinavia. I don't know. It's pretty hard to... Definitely loving this. It didn't work for him picking a card, but I definitely love him removing troops from my continent. Makes my job easier. He's gonna leave the 27 here. Very big problem for this is if white has a set, he can absolutely decimate the stack and take your capital and break both of your bonuses. So it may seem like 27 is super strong, but it's not on a cap, so it's not that great. Black is just gonna take his bonus. Maybe break red, since he wants me to do it. Oh, and he does. I won't lie, I'm a bit surprised. I thought black was more somebody to escort, send orders, and not necessarily do anything about it. The problem for black is red can break his bonus as well, so... Yeah. And now he wants me to attack red. I think black is failing to understand the point of these games. You need to ally with somebody, grow strong, and then you attack people. White's just gonna take 1 card and pass. Yellow's gonna finish his second bonus. I'm gonna try and claim my third bonus, but I would expect black and red to be punching through to break each other. All right, yellow's not going for his bonus just yet. I'm not exactly sure why. I think he could have, if not should have, but we will see. Black's asking me to attack red, which I won't. I'll try to claim this, but definitely expecting black or red to break. Black is probably mad that I am not backing him attacking red. So that could be a good reason for black to break me. given the positions and black being the weakest and the type of player that he is, I prefer to ally with red against black and seeing where that leaves me. Is blue trying to claim a third bonus? At least he turned in the set. It's going to make it much harder for white to punch through. All right, looks like black won't be breaking me, which is a good thing for myself. It's going to try and diminish the amount of territories that red has, but not by much. It's going to leave his 4 there to make it harder for red to retake. Both players use their sets, so red and black don't have any sets. Red's going to claim another bonus, which is very smart. Just going to make it harder for black to hurt red, and red doesn't necessarily need Orient to continue to thrive. I think you should expect yellow to remove him from there, but it's also not a dumb move to remove him himself just to make sure. All right, so this is protecting this bonus, so just making it really hard for black to go bad to red too much. So red is definitely winning this war against black, and I don't see how black recovers or grow troops himself. Yellow should be claiming its bonus and removing black at the same time, which red's going to be happy about. Hopefully yellow doesn't go bad to me. He's probably thinking about it. I'm glad he didn't. I'm gonna have to turn in the set, even though it's a bad one. I'm gonna put some light defenses here, just in case somebody wants to break me. It's gonna be a bit more expensive to do so. I think I want to keep a stack here in case blue becomes a problem. I can definitely see blue being a problem. So I want to be able to punch back in case it gets broken. I could have kept all my troops on my cap because I could always break through white to go. But I would prefer not to start annoying my neighbor. Looks like blue is going to take a third bonus, which I don't mind. As long as he remains in this spot, I'm fine with it. Also, I think blue is a very bad player, so if I were to get a heads up against him in the end, I wouldn't hate it. I don't think it's likely to happen, but something to consider, which is why I'm not necessarily looking to kill blue just yet. Red is probably going to claim Orient now. He doesn't have many other cards to go. Nope. Nope. I can break black. I can break black. You don't need to. Do not break me. No. Attack black. I can break black for you. You don't need to. This is fine. No. Don't attack me. I understand that you want to break black, but I can't do it for you. Alright. At least I don't get to be the bad guy. Ay, ay, ay. Why do you do this to me, Red? I wanted my extra troops. All right, red is leaving 9 up here. White's going to break blue, potentially more than once. All right, maybe even go for the cap. And this is why your big stack of 45 is not worth much. You need troops on your cap. And white understood this better than you, blue. So blue could turn in a set and try to claim white's capital, but he also risk losing everything in the process. Yellow's putting troops that are not open, just in case he gets broken. And he's taking this defensive position, which is pretty good, but he decided to back out of it. Yeah. I am attacking red. Just not as much as you would like me to. But hopefully that 9 stack of red doesn't need any reinforcement and I can hold on to my bonus. I'm the strongest player, so I understand why red broke me. And also he didn't necessarily trust me to attack black as well, because I didn't initiate anything. So I get it. Yep, blue is gonna suicide all of his troops into white. And this is a good game. This is what happened when people don't understand how the cap works. The cap, so basically having a cap gives you 3 defensive dice instead of just 2. And you still keep the tiebreaker advantage that you have as defender. So having 3 dice is a big advantage for the defender. So in general, you need about twice as many troops to be able to break through. So that roll was 57 into 32, so close to work, but not quite enough. And also it's true on the dice, so you could also lose 90 troops, and sometimes you just lose 10. But the true random dice aspect definitely makes it closer to what it should be. White should have... Oh, there's no point. He's just gonna claim these 3 continents, and I think it's fine. I was gonna say he should have added troops here to take blue scale, but blue is not even worth 1 card. So definitely not a mistake by white. He's not even gonna gain the 3rd bonus. All right, this is fine. I have no issues with you. Yellow. I'm not sure if white wanted to keep the blue skill. Seemed odd to me, but whatever. Can definitely expect black to ask me again to attack red. Luckily didn't. He's probably realizing now that it was just pointless to ask me. I could have at many times, and I just don't see why. So sure, you're gonna break me because you're mad, which I understand. It's also your cheapest card, so I don't blame you for it. Yeah, you got it. I put all my troops on my cap so that I can get revenge on whoever wants to break me. I could kill black. It's definitely not worth it for 2 cards. And like I said before, you need about 65 troops to break through. So even though I have enough, I could lose a lot of troops trying to do so. White is gonna slowly rebuild. And he's gonna take blue skill. Revenge. White is catching up nicely, with now 4 bonus and 2 caps. I'll probably just leave a little bit more troops over there so that White doesn't have a cheap card. If he wants to break, he'll have to break through White. But he'll have to leave me alone. Yep, he has to break White. And he failed. And now he's gonna attack red. Luckily for him, he didn't lose too many troops. That could have been way more costly for him. He's gonna break another bonus, but he's definitely going to be the next one to die. Red's gonna turn in a set. Not sure if he's gonna go for the cap or just retake. In my personal opinion, he shouldn't go for the cap, and it doesn't look like he is. He's gonna try to hold on to this. White is now generating a ton. Looks like all 3 of us can keep drawing cards in that continent over there. Sure, Black, you can keep asking. White should probably just reinforce there, since Black, really, he's gonna leave it wide open. His choice. If he doesn't want to generate these troops, who am I to say it's a bad play? Yellow's gonna go bad to red. Not a bad play, but I think he should fortify on his cap. I could definitely hurt yellow a ton. I don't want to, though. Sure. There is no issue. Black, you're about to die sooner or later. I'm the strongest player, so I'm probably gonna go for black kill. Also gain a second capital in the process. Maybe red wants to beat me to it. I have no issues with that. On 4 cards, it seems like it's gonna be plenty enough for me. But if red wants it, no problem. Doesn't look like he is, though. Looks like he's just gonna take 1 card in Russia. White is now gonna defend against black. No, just gonna trade with him over there. Anyways, it's probably gonna be the last turn for black. I will likely have enough troops to go for the kill. I'm gonna use a set too, just to be safe. Because I really don't want to fail that roll. Good game. 89%, so it's not guaranteed. But it sure looks good. We can turn in another set too. Put in more troops to be safe. Attack my territory if you need to. I don't know if Red wants to keep trading in Russia. I don't mind. I know it would be unfair for me to claim this. I'm already generating more than people. It's totally fine. Yes. I'm down to attack yellow. Looks like white's gonna throw the first punch. No. It's not gonna even put troops in order to help me out. So he wants me to attack yellow. This is not acceptable. I do not like this. Yeah, you got it. You definitely should protect your cap. So you won't. Sorry, but I need to attack your territory. To attack yellow. Okay. Yep. So, I'm gonna leave a little bit of troops here. And yellow is going to regret attacking me. At least I think he's going to regret. Actually, I can do this. This is good for me. Yeah, yellow, throwing you the thumbs down. It was a good move to attack me, but you definitely should have protected your capital. And yeah, so you started a fight with red, which I think is fine, but you need to finish it before starting a fight with another player. So that's why I think your move was terrible initially. And secondly, just like if you attack somebody, make sure that they cannot retaliate on you. So attacking red was good because he could not punch back through you. He had to go through me. But attacking me with that cap open was a big mistake. I definitely know your 37 are gonna break all of my bonuses, and it's fine. But it's even possible that with 74 you might be able to take back my cap. It's possible. But it will cost you a lot of troops to do so. But we'll see what you do. In red shoes, I wouldn't have claimed my bonus back because that could go through you. I would have taken just this territory and wait for this to be fortified somewhere else. Maybe that 50 wants to go back to my cap. Good luck to you. Or you're just gonna defend this way? Alright, fair enough. Maybe you want to reclaim your capital now? You have 80 troops you can fight with. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what's the hearts for. I am not sure what the heart is for, but I do not see us being friends again. Not sure what you're expecting, yellow. But we're not friends. After you broke me, we're at war. And I do intend to finish this war before starting another one. Red is definitely helping me in this fight. reducing your territory counts and also not reopening your 45, which I'm happy with. White is definitely benefiting the most from this. Sure. Not sure why you're going this way. What's that for, White? I'm not sure what's that for. You were the one to ask me to attack yellow first. And now you're just taking my territories. Well, good luck to you either way, yellow. So you could have a set afterwards. I don't think this needs much reinforcement. White's gonna ask me to do even more to yellow. How about you do anything to yellow in the first place? How about you attack yellow? You didn't do anything in this fight. How about you do something for a change? Red is loyal. I like red. We're having a good team, both of us together. White is more passive. Not sure what he's trying to do. Definitely looked threatening for him to go this way. Not sure if he was afraid I was going to claim Russia or something, or if he was going to try to claim my capital. I still don't know what's the plan here. But I do not like to see all these troops there. I just don't understand what he's doing. But he's definitely punching me instead of anyone else. Yellow, probably going to suicide his troops somewhere. Alright, looks like it's going to go through white. I don't understand why. Apparently he absolutely hates white. What was that for? What was that for? I do not understand. I do not understand what was that for. All right. So do I claim Spain on top of it? It's probably not gonna make me very popular to claim another territory, but we'll see. Looks like red wants to make sure yellow doesn't go through here. Yellow's only worth 2 cards, so not a priority kill. Sure. I'm not sure why yellow is sending me these signals. Looks like red just wants to take a card and pass. But he's also lining up for yellow's kill. Seems like he's preparing for it. It's still a lot of troops. It's worth it. You would claim this continent in the process. But it's definitely expensive. White. White could remove yellow entirely from the top of the board, which wouldn't be a bad play, I think. And it looks like this is what he's going to do. He's still leaving troops over here. Not sure what the reason is. I definitely love this. Not having yellow behind me is very good for me. All right, I think I need to use my extra troops just to make sure yellow doesn't make any more problems to me. It will lock my capital in the process, but it's not the most important cap. I still have a good lead on the others. I don't want to take any chance. Could use a 69 cap. Oops. All of my caps are safe. Attack my territory if you need to. Attack red. Yes. Or no. Not sure I can really trust white. White would need to go through me. We will see. Yeah. Alright, this is definitely friendly to remove red from here. But it's also the only thing you can do against red, so... Alright, so you're breaking me as well. To get to red. I am not sure what I'm seeing. I am not sure how to deal with this. Attack white. Yes. Or no. Alright, looks like white's a homie. I don't know. Seems like I trust red more than white. I'm gonna open red's cap so that he can do some damage as well. And we'll see what red wants to do about it. I'm still undecided. Sure. I'm still undecided who I want to back in this fight. Looks like red wants to use a stack to go to red to white this way. I don't mind. It's just a bonus. This is definitely acceptable. Looks like me and red have a good thing going. Looks like red wants to hold on to Italy as well. Should have broken this way instead, but whatever. Don't forget to fortify back to your cap. So now white is unhappy, understandably so. How much is red generating now? 6, 9, 15, 19, 23, plus all the territories. That's a lot. Not sure why white's going bad against me mostly. Because I didn't back him up against red. Sure. Yeah. You're generating a ton, so you can't be asking too much of me. I'm blocking white as well. You're making 38. Do what you want. You're generating way more than me. Oh, I didn't really block white. White can go through here and break my stuff, which he'll probably do because he's unhappy with how I dealt with red. Red's gonna open white's capital. Both of them. This could be bad for me. White has a set as well. We'll see which way he goes. Might go into me. Most of my troops on my capital. That's a good thing. I cannot lose too much. Looks like white's gonna go down to 1 capital, which is definitely good for me. It also looks like I'm attacking only white, so that definitely looks good for images purposes. I'm gonna switch these around to have most of my troops open in case red wants to betray. How much did I start with? 38, and now red with 39, so we're pretty much generating the same. We also have the same troop counts, give or take, so we will both need to pour troops into white to kill him. Hopefully red stays loyal. If red goes bad to me, we will have to fight. But I'd rather do that after white is dealt with. Sure, red claiming another continent. White's probably gonna take a card and pass. And now I want to use my set. I didn't see what red said, but I assume he asked me to attack white. So this looks fine to me. And I just want to put some extra troop on that capital. White is locked over there. We should both use troops to weaken him, but I should attack first since you can finish him. White cannot draw any more cards. Red should be drawing cards here with me. I think I'm generating more than red, so it's okay if he wants to break one of my bonuses as well. It would be the fair thing to do. But red is super loyal. We will need about 260 troops to kill white. So we want to be a little bit patient about it. Red is definitely loyal now, which I love. I am not sure after I suicides a lot of troops into white if he's still going to be. But I'll definitely try and hope it is the case. So we need about, let's say, 300 troops. So I could bump 150 into him. And red would need to do the same. But if red betrays, white probably breaks me. It's a problem we need to deal with. At the moment, it's fine. So I think next turn, I can just smash them into white and hope that red does the same. Sure. It's gonna remove 1 extra troop from me. I don't mind. And he's getting his stack ready as well. which is all good. So 140 troops. I think this is what we need. All right, 7 more. And all the rest troops there. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna take a leap of faith on red. It's possible he betrays, and he has a 100 troop lead now, but it's also very possible he's loyal and goes for the white kill. It doesn't look to be that way though. Or he thinks 90 is enough. All right, he's not going for the white kill. I got betrayed there. Why did you only risk 30 troops and you're not breaking me? I don't understand this. All right, looks like red wants to go into 1v1 with the lead. So he's not going to be risking too much. Not quite sure what to think of it. Not sure what else you want from me. You can go for the kill and then we go into a 1v1, or you don't. Okay. Looks like you're choosing betrayal, which is fine. You only have 50 troops ahead though. And if whites decides to help me, you may lose your edge. Good luck. White is making it seem like red won the game, but I don't think this is the case. I could be wrong, but I definitely don't think I've lost it just yet. I probably put too many troops there though. I probably should have leave them here, because this is a better cap to go through red than opening this 110. White's probably just gonna play it passively. Just gonna take Iceland and stay in his hole. Maybe not. Maybe he helps me. I don't know. All right. Definitely turn the set in and try to break as much as we can. It's fine. I probably would have preferred to break Eastern Europe and this as well. I ran a little bit out of time, but I still think it's fine. We're 20 troops behind on red. We should be able to break next turn. None of his stacks are open, which is good. He will be able to break everything for me. So the downside of red breaking me or betraying me at this moment is that you risk finishing third instead of just honoring the alliances and going for at least second. We will see. That 62 is definitely important where it goes. I think I went to a good position. I'll need to fortify this cap too. I don't want to open this gap, and so I won't. I think it's fine this way. We're both pretty much the same, me and red. But red stack is not going anywhere. Either it's slamming into my cap and not doing anything, or it's going over here and it's still... Attack white. I obviously don't think this is gonna work, but... if white helps red, it's going to be bad for me. If white stays neutral, that's good. If white is on my side, it's obviously even better. So that red's just going to fortify elsewhere. Gonna try and do this. And now we're good. Hopefully he goes into it. All right, white's going to help red, which is not good for me. Why would you help red? Because he did not kill you. That's a pretty good reason. Yeah. That's pretty bad for me. I need to put an end to white's help in this war. I cannot afford to have him mess around with my plans. Looks like I won't be able to break Italy. A little bit of misstep here on my part. But I do need to fortify this gap a little bit better. Still even with red. Won't have a set on 4. All right, lucky dice, ain't gonna lie. Like, what was that? 65 into 49 and it got through. It's pretty lucky. Now he's gonna fortify his 110 capitals. Very lucky, I think. It's definitely hurting me more. White might be able to take a card, maybe not. That's good. He'll probably fortify some extra troops out just to be a nuisance. Apparently he's not, which is amazing for me. I cannot afford to put too many troops there. I need to try and claim this. Maybe I'll just put 5 back just to make sure he stays in his hole. This should be good. I guess I'm gonna protect this cap since he's going a little bit crazy on the caps. I want to give him as bad a roll as I can. If he doesn't break me enough, I will be able to generate more than him and get the lead on him. I will also have a set next turn. I could have protected this better, but it's fine. Red's doing a very good thing, opening white in the process to help him in this war. That was a very good move by Red. I ain't gonna lie. Why are you crying? Are you trying to... what? So Red misses 45, or he just couldn't play no more? I don't know. Looks like White's gonna claim this cap. Maybe that was a gift to White, I don't know. To make sure that White doesn't stay stuck behind, but he didn't move most of his troops back, so I don't know. Still gonna reclaim most of this. I can also break this way, and the 24 is not open to me. Red could have a set. It's definitely possible. So I might have to do the impossible to win a 2v1 with the same amount of troops as Red. Looks like Red won't be able to break down here, which is super good for me. He's going to be able to claim this and leave some defenses around. Well played by him. We'll see how much of that holds. This is definitely going to break through next turn. I do not have a set. White's going to try and claim the top of this. White is not helping Red as much as he thinks. White's just playing for himself. Removing a few territories from me as well, but not helping a whole lot. I cannot break both of my opponents at the same time. At least not this turn. But I'll definitely do my best to break Red as much as possible. He's definitely my main concern right now. And I could leave. this amount of troops there, just to make sure I hold on to my bonus again. I think this is fine. Good luck to you. It may go through, but it may not. All right. Now you're gonna go for the cap. Hopefully it doesn't. All right, you get to break, but you don't get to get my cap. All right, red's gonna fortify a bunch. How many? Like 50 troops? Okay. Then I can start taking these bonuses, and it's hard for your 20 to break this. So I'm not sure I hate this. But I can also smash that 43 stack, and that's gonna help me as well. White's definitely having a blast out of all our infighting. This is good. This as well. I don't think there's any point leaving thanks to white. He's playing passively, but he also didn't help me, so I don't quite see the reason for being passive to him. Red could have a set, could go for my cap, which would be terrible. I think for now we're okay. All right, just to be safe. I'm gonna have a set next turn. It's gonna be a big one too. Red's gonna claim as much as possible. And break me as well. Which is well played. I cannot generate enough troops to break everything. Or at least I can, but we'll be opening some of his caps, which is bad. White cannot really go bad to me. He can only reclaim his stuff, but he can't do much without breaking red. Red is letting him coming back to the game, which is a shame. All right, white is just breaking red a little bit, opening his cap, but also breaking red, so not sure. Removing more of my territories, but I'm not sure this was the smartest play. He's also leaving his capital very weak. And if red doesn't think this was friendly, he might just remove him from the game. Looks like he will fail to fortify back to his cap, which is good for me. Red's cap's already open. I definitely want to break him. But it might be tight to go to cap afterwards. Looks like I'll be able to. I'm breaking white a little bit. Looks like I won't. But I'll be able at least to fortify most of my troops out. If red wants to go for another cap, he can. Hopefully he gets bad dice on this. Red's gonna start with 12. Not sure what he wants to do. I would like him to attack white. White broke you everywhere. Why would you let this guy come back? I have no bonus, so you cannot break me. You can retake one of my caps, but that's about it. All right, bunch of defense from red all around. Attack red. There's just no hope for me. Nobody wants to ally me, and they'll both punch me to death. It's getting pretty good dice too. Yep, good game. Well played by both. Under 27. Not gonna attack white, only gonna focus on red. Because his betrayal hurt more than white. Maybe white can switch up. All right. I had to try. Let me break the alliance, see if white freaks out by this and wants my good grace or not. All right. White's going super greedy. Probably gonna claim this gap afterwards. Hard to know for sure. Whatever. You guys choose what you want to do. It'll be my turn to play passively and wait for you to waste your troops into me. Good luck. Red was not trustworthy when it was time for the kill against white before, so I don't think he's going to be trustworthy for the same against me. So we'll see if white is willing to go for second place. Because probably that's the best you can hope with red. I think that's a stupid place to put defense. I think over here would be better. Sure, white's going all in on me. Well played. White's definitely going for second. He's happy with second. And if you're happy with second, I cannot do anything against that. So, if you want to be second, I will give you second. As much as I can. Good game. I'm happy with how I played. I don't think I would do much differently. Maybe I shouldn't have wasted 100 troops on white. Should have just waited for... I don't know. I'm not sure red would have betrayed, so... I guess what I should have done was... keep white lock, betray red first. $69. You can't win every game, So as much as I'd like to think what I could have done differently, I don't think there was a way for me to win anyways. I think white's just going to suicide troops into me. Not surprised. Apparently not. He's just opening my cap to see what I'm going to do. Whatever. I don't think there's any hope anyways for anything to happen, but if white wants to wisen up and do something to maybe not lose this game, now would be the time to do so. Sure. I don't have a set on 4-2. Red's gonna go for this cap, it seems. Well played. He's not getting bad rolls. Well played. I will not be ashamed of losing games. White's gonna suicide his troops. Most likely not gonna work. But it sure shows good faith. Good game on red. Void and Pi and Pierre Varugesi. Everyone stayed in the game until the end. They played well. And they outplayed me. No shame. It happens sometimes. All right, red was master, white was also a master. As long as black was a master, black was terrible. From the start, asking people to break and just not being able to hold on to anything. I think black should not be a master. All right, we won't be going up in ranks this time around. So we were on 26, so we're probably gonna go down to 30 or so because we'll be finishing in third position. We'll see in the next episode. Thank you for following and catch you all soon. Bye-bye.